Mojo really explained what really happened, or what she knows about the relationship with Diddy and Justin Bieber. Let's see what she's gonna say. Well, I want to see what she's gonna say. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see what she's gonna say. You guys wanna watch the video? This is awkward. Bye bye.
So I'm gonna be driving this next year.
I don't know.
You're 16.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're exploring the history between Sean Diddy Combs and Justin Bieber.
I just think there's so many issues in society and things that I'm eventually going to want to just speak about.
Part 1. The Lost 48 Hours. Diddy, or Puff Daddy, was already an established performer and music mogul by the time Justin Bieber was born on March 1st, 1994. That same year, Diddy
just looks evil, bro. He just looks evil. Kind of love you the same thing. He just looks evil. And you put black sunglasses on with his shiny white teeth, he looks evil. Kind of like Jay-Z next. Is he like facing some legal troubles because with Diddy's in jail? Kind of below, guys.
welcomed another young protege to Puffy Flavor Camp. Usher was a young teenager when he went to live with Diddy in New York for a year.
And you're gonna go to Puff Daddy's.
He's in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Diddy executive produced Usher's debut studio album and introduced the rising star to his excessive lifestyle. Reflecting on Diddy's, quote, wild parties in 2016, Usher said he'd never send his children to Flavor Camp.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Yeah, flashback.
That didn't stop one of Usher's proteges from working and partying alongside Puffy. After Scooter Braun discovered Justin Bieber on YouTube, the 13-year-old singer met Usher. Braun and Usher founded RBMG Records, delivering a launching pad for Bieber's career.
Yeah, and we ended up signing a deal with Usher a couple months later.
Although Usher provided a common link, Bieber directly contacted Diddy through Twitter on October 15, 2009, asking if he'd collaborate on a song. Diddy quickly responded, quote, "Send me the song. I'll check it out. Thanks." Bieber soon found himself at Diddy's house with a few others. Although they didn't record a song, the two shot a video where Diddy promised Bieber a Lamborghini for his upcoming 16th birthday and a mansion for his 18th.
You get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Addressing the camera, Diddy said Bieber would be with him for 48 hours. This video saw a resurgence in 2024 as Diddy faced charges of abuse and sex trafficking. These accusations left people viewing the video in a much different light, prompting them to question what happened over those 48 hours.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
While there isn't a detailed record, the fan wiki Bieberpedia has potentially connected a few dots. The video was posted to Bieber's YouTube channel.
Here's how people find it weird. If you hanging out with a minor and you can't disclose what y'all doing, a lot of people will find it weird. Like, wait a minute, you can't tell what you're doing with a minor? Like, that's weird. Why are you with the minor? You can't disclose what you're doing. Why is it so private? You're with the minor. The whole world didn't know about this. We need to know what you're going to do with that kid. What you that kid up to? What you teaching that kid? What they're exposed to? That's what a lot of people will see it as. Like, why are you with the minor? And when you can't disclose it, you can't tell us about it. That's what a lot of people are going to see it as. So that's why.
Well, on November 9th,
A lot of people ask
2009.
questions.
Where'd you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go.
According to Bieberpedia, though, the video was shot on October 31st. That same day, Bieber recorded a bit for 97.1 AMP radio and modeled for the clothing company Levi's. By nightfall, Bieber was trick-or-treating with his friends. Diddy notably isn't present in any of these photos.
Okay.
On November 1st, Bieber tweeted that he couldn't travel to Vancouver for a show as planned because of an illness. If Bieberpedia is accurate, it's possible that Diddy wasn't actually with Bieber for 48 straight hours and that video was more of a publicity stunt.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Yo, Kendall.
Yeah?
I have to show you something.
You're taking me off.
You ready?
Another video posted to Diddy's. He wasn't
Here we go.
actually with Bieber for 48
That ad just ticked me off, y'all.
straight hours, and that video was more of a publicity stunt.
Man after
Miss
my heart. That's what I'm
Mojo,
talking
tell us the drama. Tell
Another
us don't.
video posted to Diddy's YouTube page on December 15th, 2010, also garnered concern amid his recent arrest.
Okay.
When Diddy asked why they hadn't hung out for
Oh,
a
I
while,
remember he
Bieber
Justin
gave
looked a little
him
nervous.
a fake 555 number.
It's
555?
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay. 5-5. You heard that?
Knowing what we know now, some have interpreted this as Bieber trying to distance himself from Diddy. This seems unlikely for three reasons. One, if that was the case, Bieber probably wouldn't have shot the video or accepted Diddy's dirty money swag.
There you go.
That is
Justin Bieber.
swag.
Is it your swag?
2. Bieber obviously wasn't going to give his real number in a public video. And 3. Diddy and Bieber were seen together several times throughout the following years. Most notably, Jimmy Kimmel interviewed them in 2011, where Diddy said Bieber, quote, knows better than to share what they do together.
He knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff.
Part 2. Stuck with you. Bieber started to gain a bad boy reputation after being arrested in January 2014. Pulled over for suspicions of drunk driving, Bieber was also accused of drag race, driving with an expired license, and resisting arrest.
All right, the first case
That sounds about
this
right.
afternoon is Justin Bieber.
Diddy defended Bieber, saying he would ensure the young artist made more responsible decisions.
I don't think that he should be judged like he's not a human being.
This wasn't reflected
This is
behind
coming
the
from you,
scenes.
Diddy. This is coming
A
from
month
you.
after his arrest, Bieber was seen at one of Diddy's parties in Atlanta. Rick Ross, Little Scrappy, T.I., and several others
Lil
were also
Scrappy?
in
What
attendance.
the heck?
Bieber was still a month away from turning 20. Although the media focused on Bieber's behavior, few questioned the nature of Diddy's parties or why so many adults were partying with someone who hadn't even turned 21 yet. Bieber attended Justin Combs' 21st.
Oh, if that's true what she's saying, if that's true what I'm hearing, that means they're questioning, wait, why they hang out with this 20-year-old or this guy? He's not even close to 30 yet, or what people, some people might be, or like he's 20. He's still like 2 years ago he was 18. You go 3 years back, he was 17. He a little boy compared to we're all in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 31, late 20s, whatever. Why? What are we hanging out with him for? Something
birthday
like that.
in 2015.
Maybe.
Then, when Bieber
Well, yeah,
turned
something
21,
whatever, yeah.
he recorded a video with Diddy. Drinking tequila together, Diddy claimed that this was Bieber's, quote, first shot ever.
Justin Bieber's first shot ever. Do not believe
For Bieber's 22nd
How-
birthday, Diddy presented
His
him
what?
with a bad boy
You said
Letterman
26 or
jacket.
21st?
First shot
Sorry.
ever.
Justin Bieber's first
Not really.
shot ever. Do not believe
Not
For
sorry.
Bieber's 22nd birthday,
Okay.
Diddy presented him with a bad boy Letterman jacket. By early 2020, it appeared Bieber had changed his ways, expressing a desire to start a family with his wife Hailey. In an Apple Music interview, Bieber also tearfully made a vague statement about wanting to, quote, protect Billie Eilish from the industry hurdles he endured as an up-and-coming artist.
I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through.
Bieber didn't name any names and could have been alluding to any number of struggles.
Right.
Through a modern lens, though, it's hard not to think of Diddy.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry, you know?
A few months after the Apple interview, 2 Twitter users accused Bieber of sexual assault. Bieber denied these accusations and filed a defamation suit against the users, which he later dropped. Bieber weathered this scandal, with the media's attention soon shifting to Diddy. In 2021, Diddy was recorded checking to see if Bieber was wearing a wire, albeit playfully. In 2023, Bieber was featured in the song Moments for Diddy's 5th studio album, The Love Album, Off the Grid. Over a decade after Bieber reached out to Diddy on Twitter, the two had finally collaborated on a song.
I've been faking for a long time.
The Love Album was possibly the last high point of Diddy's career. It also might have marked the end of his friendship with Bieber.
Okay.
Part 3, Monster.
Oh.
In November 2023, Diddy's ex Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit against him, alleging assault and sex trafficking. Despite settling,
Fun fact. I remember the video came out. When it came out on the news YouTube channel, the One News YouTube channel, I watched it. And I watched it. I knew it was Diddy. Even though it was like blurred up a little bit, I still see his face. I still know it was Diddy. I remember when I watched that. Did I watch it last year? Yeah, last year. But I still knew it was Diddy. I know his face looks like. So his face looks, even the side of his face, I knew it was Diddy right there. Oh, his ex Cassie Ventura. I don't know if it's Cassie. Yeah, Cassie. We're laughing before I say it. She is scheduled. She is scheduled a. She is scheduled to testify against him on May 5th, 2025, against Diddy. In case you guys know that, I learned that from Gemini.
Diddy lost in the
I don't
court
like
of
our
public
lawsuit.
opinion
It
after
was
footage of him seemingly beating.
testify on May 5th.
Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit against him, alleging assault and sex
If you don't believe me, please just look it up. But yeah, May 5th, 2025, she is scheduled to testify against Diddy. Testify.
trafficking. Despite settling, Diddy lost in the court of public opinion after footage of him seemingly beating Ventura was leaked. More lawsuits piled up before Diddy's arrest in September 2024.
Lawyer said in a statement that he voluntarily actually
Sharak
relocated
was a
to
part
New
of the
York
video or no?
recently in anticipation of these charges.
After Diddy's indictment, over 100 others, some minors, would join in legal action against him. While Diddy has denied these claims and is innocent until proven guilty, the public may never view him the same way again. As such, the photos of him hanging out with Bieber have taken on a more
Wait, is it actually a
disturbing
party video or
sentiment.
just a fake?
Given Bieber's age at the time and the crimes that allegedly took place at Diddy's parties, some have questioned if the young artist was groomed.
I don't have legal guardianship.
I mean, I heard rumors that he could be. I heard rumors about that back then. Diddy could have sexually harassed Justin in the room by himself, just those two. And since he was bigger than him at the time, now Justin tall. He taller than Diddy now. But back then, Justin, see how small he was back then? With boy band hair. See how Diddy's bigger? Diddy could have used his size and strength advantage over Justin back then to sexually harass him and make him do things he didn't want to do. It's possible. Diddy's bigger.
He's with me.
Around the same time as Diddy's arrest, Bieber seemingly released a song about losing himself at a Diddy party. The song includes unsettling lyrics like, quote, "I was in it for a new Ferrari, but it cost me way more than my soul." According to researchers, though, this viral song is almost certainly AI generated.
There's still some AI artifacts in the voice that I can hear.
As of writing, the real Bieber has remained mostly silent about his former mentor. About a month before Diddy's arrest, Justin and Hailey Bieber welcomed their first child. As Diddy dominated headlines, a source said that Bieber just wanted, quote, "to focus on being a great dad and husband." A source also claimed that Bieber was, quote, "advised to stay as far away as possible from anything and everything related to Diddy."
They've been absorbed in their own happiness and family, appreciating this time together.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Supposedly, Bieber is, quote, completely disgusted by the accusations against Diddy and wants, quote, nothing to do with him.
Okay,
While
good.
Bieber is reportedly having a hard time processing his history with the fallen music mogul, quote, his happiness being a dad has outweighed his anxiety about Diddy. Much remains
I have
unclear
feeling that's
about
what he
Bieber's
needs
time
in
with
life. That's
Diddy,
what I have
and
feeling he
many of
needs.
these questions may ultimately go unanswered. Online sleuths will surely continue to read between the lines, but for now, speculation is all we have to go on.
To a lot of us, he's like a little brother.
It seems two things are for certain, however. Diddy was once somebody that Bieber looked up to. Now, not so much. What once seemed like a
Okay.
15-year-old's dream has become a nightmare for everyone involved.
It's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
What's your take on Diddy?
Well, tell us what a 15-year-old dream is without a grown man being involved. Tell us what a 15-year-old dream is. Tell us. A 15-year-old dream is playing, a lot of 15-year-old dreams is playing video games, hanging out with fans, friends, shopping, or fans they're really popular on social media. You can tell us what a 15-year-old dream is. It's appropriate. A lot of 15-year-old dreams are very appropriate. Tell us. You can't disclose it, Diddy. Why can't you disclose it, Diddy? What's a 15-year-old dream? Being surrounded by a grown man? I don't think so.
Bieber.
No,
Let us
it's
know
not.
in the comments.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out.
We don't want to call
Did you
you.
enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
He don't want to call you, Diddy. We don't want to call you. We don't want to call you. We don't want to call. We don't want to call. We're not calling. See, look. I knew he was a demon. Ooh. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, guys, and kind of love what you seen videos of Diddy, like the videos of Diddy and the which things he said and the weird things he knows about him, whatever, or your opinions. Comment below what you think of Diddy, what your thoughts are on this video, what your thoughts on Diddy like straight up and all that. If you kind of love, you seen the little footage too with him. And so apparently it was Cassie in the video. Was it Cassie? I believe it was. Apparently it was. I think so. I'm doing some research on that. Wait, yeah, it was Cassie. Because I remember saying to a bus driver it was Cassie. I'm gonna look at just in case though. I'm gonna look it up though. They didn't say the thing was Cassie. Yeah, it was. Comment below, guys. I'll see you guys later.